G'day everyone, I'm Dave. Thanks for joining me. Well, today we're going to be talking about how you need to position and be found using topical authority, and we're going to discuss Sutherland Shire online. So what I'm doing is I'm going to try a different approach. Rather than me just sitting here showing you stuff on a screen, explaining what's going on, a lot of people are saying it's getting a bit too technical. So I'm going to try and change a couple of formats every now and then to become a bit of a story so it sort of flows. And it's a lot of people listen to my videos in a podcast format. So this is a bit of a hybrid of both. So I hope you enjoy the episode. Hopefully it's informative for you. And I will see you at the end of it. It's pretty mind-blowing how much the internet has transformed over the last 20 years. I still remember when having a website felt like putting up a billboard on a quiet back road, set it up, toss in some keywords, and just hope someone might stumble across it. The strategy was simple. Get found, get clicked, get contacted. It was like a game of hide and seek, but most of us were just hiding, waiting for someone to come looking fast. Forward to today, and it's a different ballgame altogether. The shift from traditional browsing to AI-driven interactions is monumental. Customers aren't just typing in keywords like best carpet supplier in Sutherland Shire. They're asking real-life questions like, I'm renovating my family home and need durable carpet that works for kids and pets. It's a far cry from the basic search terms of yesteryear. I can still recall the thrill of discovering the internet back in the day, the dial-up tones, the excitement of getting a new email. But here we are at a crossroads where AI isn't just reading our websites. It's interpreting, summarizing, and even making recommendations based on what it finds. The implications for businesses are huge. It's not just about being found anymore, it's about being understood. And that's the challenge. How does a local business ensure it's represented accurately in this new landscape? That's the key question we need to explore. When someone needed a service back in the day, they'd hop onto their computer and type something like best carpet supplier in Sutherland Shire. It was straightforward. The customer would scan through search results, click a few links, maybe check some reviews, and eventually pick up the phone to make that call. I remember chatting with a local business owner glued to his website, stats like a kid waiting for Christmas morning, hoping for a spike in traffic. The thrill of seeing those numbers climb meant new customers were just a click away. But that's not how it works anymore. The internet was a different beast back then. It was all about ranking high in searches and driving clicks. You could feel the anticipation when a business owner would talk about their latest marketing. Strategy optimizing keywords, crafting the perfect Facebook post, all in hopes of drawing in foot traffic. It was a dance, really, with businesses trying to outsmart the algorithm to grab attention in a crowded digital marketplace. Now, though, the game has shifted dramatically. Customers aren't just searching, they're expecting answers. They might ask something like, I'm renovating my family home and need durable carpet that works for it. Kids and pets. It's no longer just about a business name, it's about context, relevance, and the ability to provide a complete answer. The click has become less reliable, and for many businesses, that's a wake-up call. The way we search for information has transformed right before our eyes. It's not just about typing a few keywords into a search bar anymore. Nowadays, people are relying more on AI-generated summaries to answer their questions directly on the search results page. It's a bit of a game changer. Recent statistics show that a whopping 80% of consumers lean on AI-written responses for at least 40% of their searches. That's significant. It's not just a slight shift. It's a seismic change in how we interact with the web. I remember chatting with a mate who runs a local cafe. He used to be all about getting those clicks, optimizing his website, posting on social media, and hoping for the best. But now he's noticed fewer people coming through his door after searching for a quick bite. Turns out when an AI summary pops up, people often don't even bother clicking through to his site. Pew Research found that when an AI summary is present, the likelihood of users clicking on traditional search results drops to just 8%. That's a stark contrast to 15% when no AI summary is shown. This isn't just a techie issue. It's a real-world problem for local businesses. The click is becoming less reliable, and that's causing a lot of head scratching. But let's look at it this way. It's also an opportunity. If AI is doing the answering, the big question becomes, where is it getting its information and how accurately is it representing our businesses? That's where the real challenge lies. And understanding this shift is crucial for staying relevant in a world where AI is calling more of the shots. As I chat with local business owners, the new questions customers are asking become crystal clear. It's not just about a simple search anymore. Picture this. Young couple renovating their home in the Sutherland Shire. They're not typing carpet shop into Google instead. They're asking something like, I've got kids, pets, and a staircase. What carpet will hold up best in my family home? That's a whole different ballgame. It's a detailed reasoning request. And for businesses, that means they need to step up their game. To answer these complex queries, businesses must provide structured information. It's no longer enough to have a website. They need to offer context. What do they do? Where do they operate? What questions do they answer? All this information helps AI systems deliver the right answers. Spoke to a local florist who changed her approach after noticing a drop in foot traffic. She started sharing detailed guides on flower care, seasonal arrangements, and even wedding planning tips on her website. Suddenly, her shop was popping up in AI-generated answers, and customers were flocking to her for advice, not just flowers. It's a shift that requires adaptation. Another example is a local plumber who began creating video content. Answering common plumbing questions, he found that when people searched for solutions, his videos often came up in the AI summaries. Now, instead of just fixing taps, he's building a reputation for being the go-to expert in the area. This new landscape is challenging, but it's also ripe with opportunity for those willing to embrace change. When we talk about representation in the world of AI, we're really diving into how our local businesses are portrayed in this new digital landscape. It's not just about having a website anymore. It's about ensuring that information about your business is accurate, relevant, and easily understood by those AI systems doing the heavy lifting. Imagine a family searching for a local cafe. They might ask, where can I find a kid-friendly cafe in Sutherland Shire that serves great coffee and has a play area? If your cafe isn't showing up in that context, you're missing out on potential customers looking for exactly what you offer. Local relevance is key. It's not enough to just have a name and a location. AI needs to grasp the essence of your business. Take, for instance, a charming little bookshop I know in Cronulla. They found that when they updated their online presence to include detailed descriptions of their events, local authors, and community involvement, they started appearing in more search results. Suddenly, they weren't just a bookshop, they became a community hub in the eyes of both locals and visitors. But misrepresentation can happen if businesses don't take the time to ensure their information is correct and comprehensive. I remember chatting with a local mechanic who discovered that his business was listed under auto repair when he specialised in vintage cars. He was losing potential customers searching for someone to fix their classic Holden. With a few tweaks to his online content, he turned things around, and now he's the go-to for vintage car enthusiasts. It's a reminder that in this AI-driven era, how you present your business can make all the difference. Now, let's dive into how Sutherland Shire Online is stepping up to meet this challenge for local businesses. This platform is like a lifeline, helping them navigate the shifting tides of AI-driven search. Picture a small cafe in the heart of Sutherland, known for its killer flat whites and warm atmosphere. Before Sutherland Shire Online, they struggled to stand out in a sea of competition. But once they joined the platform, everything changed. They learned to showcase their unique offerings, from locally sourced pastries to their commitment to community events. Suddenly, they weren't just another cafe. They became a beloved local gathering spot that people sought out, not just for coffee, but for connection. And it's not just cafes. Take a local florist, for example. They use Sutherland Shire Online to highlight their specialty arrangements for weddings and events. By adding detailed descriptions and beautiful images of their work, they attracted customers searching for something special. Their business flourished, and they became the go-to florist for locals planning big days or simply wanting to brighten someone's week. What's beautiful about this platform is the community aspect. It's not just about individual success. It's about lifting each other up. Local businesses share tips, collaborate on events, and support one another through challenges. That's the spirit of the Shire, isn't it? When one of us thrives, we all do. And in this new landscape, having a strong, well-represented online presence isn't just beneficial, it's essential. It's about ensuring that when an AI system looks for information, it finds the right context, the right details, and ultimately the right story for every business. This is how we adapt and thrive in an ever-changing world. As we look ahead, it's clear that the future of local business is intertwined with the evolution of AI in search. This isn't just a trend, it's a seismic shift that can redefine how we connect with customers. We're witnessing a time when AI isn't just a tool, but a player in the game. It's predicting what customers want, even Before they know it themselves, think about it. When someone asks a digital assistant for recommendations on a family-friendly carpet supplier in the Sutherland Shire, they expect a thoughtful response. They want context, options and clarity. The old keyword-driven methods won't cut it anymore. So what does that mean for local businesses? Well, it's time to adapt. Embrace this change. Make sure your online presence is not just visible, but also rich in information. Share your story, your values, and what makes your business unique. It's about being proactive and ensuring that when AI searches for answers, your business is represented accurately and compellingly. And let's not forget the power of community. In the Shire, we have a tradition of looking out for one another. It's about more than just competition. It's about collaboration. Local businesses can come together to share insights, support each other through challenges, and celebrate successes. When one of us thrives, it creates a ripple effect, lifting the whole community. As we navigate this brave new world, let's remember to keep the human touch at the core of our strategies. It's our stories, our connections, and our commitment to each other that will help us not just survive, but thrive. What are your thoughts on this shift? How do you see your business adapting to these changes? Share your experiences in the comments below. I'd love to know. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Interesting concept there about topical authority and how the whole system works. And I hope you found the story type concept interesting. I hope to do a few more of these videos and hopefully they resonate with you guys out there. So thanks again, and I will catch you in the next one.